Hey guys, welcome. I'm here with my boy, Mr. Joe Elizalde Jr. This is one of my best friends and one of the network marketing leaders in our company, and so happy to have him here. We're hanging out. Listen, guys, we're sipping on a little margarita, and we're talking some business tonight. All right, and look, let us know where you're chiming in from in the comment section. We'd love to see where you're coming in from. And drop a 1 if you're watching it live. Drop a 2 if you're watching the replay. And I want to ask my boy a couple questions here. We're going to keep it kind of casual tonight. And, this is Joe Elizalde. We actually met 5.5 years ago when I joined the profession. When I got into the company, he was actually one of the leaders that was killing. I'm going to let him tell you the story, the crazy story about when he first started in network marketing. But over the last 5.5 years, we've traveled the world together. We've built a lot of business together, and he's one of the leaders in our company in the industry. And I wanted him to jump on here and tell a little bit of his story and really just kind of give us some nuggets about going from traditional business to network marketing. Because those of you out there that are in network marketing, you know that traditional business and network marketing are two completely different worlds. And although this guy has made millions of dollars in the traditional world, some of that translated to network marketing, but not all of it translated to network marketing. So I want him to kind of tell his story about, tell a story about where you came from, what kind of success you had. Hopefully my wife doesn't walk across with a naked baby. She's bathing the baby back there. And what was that shift that you had to make to go from traditional business to network marketing? So Joe, why don't you drop a couple lines here?
Absolutely. Listen, first of all, Tim, thank you for having me, man. We're having a good time. It's Monday, Margarita Monday, right? Whatever. But I will tell you, it's an honor and a pleasure to be on this live today. I'm not usually one to do lives, but you know what? Tim is helping me as a mentor as well, getting me out of my comfort zone. So let me just quickly tell you that I am a first-time network marketer. I had never heard of the word network marketing before the term, right? Up until about 6.5 years ago, and that's when my journey started. As a traditional business owner, a general contractor, a restaurant owner, just an entrepreneur in general, I decided to take the leap, right? With a little skepticism, right? Because everyone's skeptical at first. I had no idea what to expect. All I knew is that I had been successful in other businesses before, and I said, well, listen, if I've had success in the past, I know my potential, I know what I can do, I have a great work ethic, I'm going to go get this thing done. Let me do this. I see something in this, and you know what? I was really looking for something different. I wanted my time freedom back. I wanted my time back, and I said, if this could possibly do even just half of what they say it can do, then I absolutely want to try, right? So I did. I jumped in head first, and little did I know, I actually had some amazing success right off the bat, and listen, it had nothing to do with me. Now, maybe some. Okay, maybe because of my reputation, my integrity for the past, 15, 20 years in just traditional business, I was able to, speak to friends and family members of mine that were open-minded. And because of that, I was able to reach $50,000 in sales in just a very, very short amount of time.
Like 5 days. 5 days. It was so quick.
A little more than 5 days, but it was very, very quick. And I really had no idea what that even meant, okay? But I did know that I had reached a level in my company and in network marketing that was substantial. I was being looked at as a leader. Let me be honest, I had no idea what that even meant. I'm like, okay, so I'm a leader. I don't know how I got to this point. How in the world am I going to help other people get there, right? And that's when I realized there was a big difference between traditional business and network marketing. Not only was it something that was going to give me my time freedom back, but it was something that was going to make me grow personally. And I have to thank this industry, this amazing industry of network marketing, because when I decided to take the leap of faith, that's when I took my journey into personal growth and development, and it has changed me, and it has made me a better person, a better dad, a better husband, just a better friend all around in general. And I think that's my biggest takeaway. Now, don't get me wrong, the paychecks are good, friendships are good, everything is great, but I am better and I'm continually growing, right? And that's the whole point. And I think that's really the biggest value and the biggest asset that we get from network marketing is the fact that you become better, and being better, you then give more value, whatever that is, in content and friendships and whatever that is. But again, traditional business. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I was working, 80 plus hours a week. I can't even tell you. As a business owner, I worked 24/7. I was a single dad with 2 children that I had custody of. So if you can imagine a general contractor with a restaurant working nonstop, never saw my kids, took them to daycare, hired a nanny. That was not the life that I wanted for them. Thank God I was able to find this industry. I was able to take advantage of it, meet amazing people like Tim and his wife Sarah, and I just locked arms with them. And we did this together. I realized this wasn't something that I was going to do alone like I did with traditional business. This was something that I was going to do, and I was going to learn to leverage, myself and people and just the industry in general to have some success.
Amazing story. I was in the construction industry as well before. He was a general contractor. I was a subcontractor. So he hired people like me. And I totally get it. I was in the same boat. I was just working my life away. And I felt like that was kind of like my existence, So it wasn't until I learned the power of residual income and leverage and that I had just this awakening. Like there are other ways out there to create some time freedom for yourself. So we both enjoyed that. So I think one of the best attributes that Joe has that really had lended himself to the construction industry, but also to network marketing. He's a master networker, a master connector. If you want to meet somebody, this guy will introduce you. He'll build rapport with just about anybody. And that's one of the crucial skills in network marketing, right? The ability to network with people. So maybe you can give them some tips on how to connect with people and how to build rapport, and how you were just able to meet a perfect stranger on the street and you're best friends with them. And you're like 2 minutes later, it's like, this is my boy. We exchanged phone numbers already. We're going on vacation. We're buying a timeshare together, right? Makes it happen really quick. So maybe give them some tips on how to network and warm those relationships.
Absolutely. And I think it's paramount that we all learn this. Now, this isn't a skill that I had before network marketing. This is a skill that I acknowledged, I recognized, and I decided I needed to become better at, right? So along with reading the books and the audios, I'm an audio guy, right? So I listened to all these books. I made sure that I took the key pieces from those books and from mentors like Tim and different people that I liked, and I made them my own. And one of the biggest, I think, key strategies that I took away from that was becoming a better listener, right? Start listening to people. I was so worried about what I was going to say next. I was so worried about, what I was doing and what was in my head, instead of really listening, opening my ears and listening to what this other person is saying, right? When you start to build rapport with people, when you lead with sincerity and you really care about the other person, doesn't matter how long you've known them, they feel that from you. And that's really what I do on a daily basis. I don't wake up in the morning and say, hey, let me see how many deals I can close. Let me see how many people I can enroll or whatever, right? Prospect. That's really not my key objective. My key objective is, let me see how many people I can go and help today, right? How many people can I really bring value to? And I'm going to tell you, when you make that shift, when you start thinking about what you can do for someone else, and truly be sincere about that, that's when people open up. Okay, Tim, you and I know very well that when you go and you're trying to talk to someone about whatever it is that your business is, right? A lot of times people have their guard up, right? They're guarded because they've heard it all, they've seen it all. But when you come to them and you want to know what you can do for them, it changes the dynamic of that conversation. That's building real rapport with someone, and that goes a long way. And I truly think and I truly believe that that's the reason for any success that I've ever had. That's what I will continue to do. I feel better about it. I think other people do as well. And, I think that's the key to our industry, is building that rapport and really caring about other people.
Yeah, we'll talk about this, and that's some really good points. He gave me a tip one time. He said, I don't wake up every day and say, who am I going to enroll today? I wake up every day and say, how many friends can I make today? How many people can I connect with? Absolutely. And when you change your mindset from I'm going to enroll the world to I'm going to make some friends, I'm going to add some value to their lives, I'm going to ask some questions and figure out what makes them tick, everything changes for you. So I want to ask you this too, because we both built our businesses completely old school. I mean, we grinded. I'm talking about hit the roads, did a ton of home meetings, and we're both still a big believer that stuff definitely works, but there's a huge shift happening right now with social media and using the power of the internet to use, like we always talk about, guys, match the old school principles. Those old school principles do not change. The tactics are interchangeable. So maybe talk about why social media is such an important thing and why so many people are tapping into social media to build their businesses.
Okay, cool. First, let me just hit on something that he talked about, and that was basically, when I realized that people are not buying our products, people are not buying our industry, people are buying who we are. So when I talk about building that rapport, That's something that I think is the game changer there. When you build that rapport, they open up to you and they buy who you are because of your sincerity. Then they'll buy your product. Then they'll buy your business, and they'll follow you. Now, moving on to the social media aspect, I'm going to tell you, by no means am I an expert in social media, but I'm following this guy because he's making some big moves right now in that area. And I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the fact that our industry is morphing right now. It's shifting, like Tim says. And I am one that is not going to miss out on that shift, right? I understand that people nowadays communicate differently, guys. Everybody has a cell phone.
Not everybody has a GoPro attached.
Somebody has GoPro attached to a cell phone, right? But everybody communicates differently now, and I, for one, am not going to be left behind. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go out there and take advantage of the fact that, yes, I can build rapport. Yes, I can meet so many people every day, but we only have 24 hours in a day. When I know that I can streamline that and meet more people online, why would I not do that? Why would I not continue to grow, not only personally here organically, but also grow online? I mean, guys, how many of you are on social media? If you're watching us right now, you're probably not just on Facebook. You're probably on on everything, right? So why would you not, right? Why would you not do that?
Yeah, this is good stuff, guys. Drop a 3 if you're getting value from this right now, and share it out, guys. If you think somebody would get value from this amazing interview with this guy, share it out to your friends, and drop some hearts, drop some love, some likes, and all that stuff. And finally, one last thing I want to hit on, guys. You guys know I'm a new dad. I have a little daughter, and just a few months after I had my daughter, he had his daughter. So, now that we've both gotten to a position where we're both stay-at-home dads, tell me, I didn't have any kids when I was working my construction job, and Joe obviously had 2 kids before, and now he's able to be there and present for his daughter. Tell them what that's like to wake up every day and spend that time with your little girl, because I know what it's like for me to wake up every morning 2 to 3 hours with my little girl and just be there and be present. And that little girl means the world to me. So, and he's got a daughter too. So mine's 8 months, his is 3 months. And so talk about that a little bit. Like, how big of a deal is it for you to be able to be there as a full-time dad?
Okay, one, let me talk on the fact that I can compare. Okay, Tim, this is his first child, so of course he doesn't have anything to compare it to, it's awesome anyways, right? But I can compare because I had 2 children. My daughter is 16 and my son is 11, and now I have a newborn who's 3 months old. And I'm going to tell you, the difference is exponential. The fact that I don't have to drop them off at the daycare. I don't have to hire a nanny to watch them while I'm gone all day. I leave home and they're in bed. I come home and they're in bed, right? That's not the case anymore. I have a 3-month-old baby that I've been able to be home with every single day. And she's my world. She's amazing. And I am enjoying every second of it, like I know Tim is as well. And I'm going to tell you, I've had a taste of what the network marketing industry, our profession, can give you. I've had a taste of that, and there's no way that I'm going back. My mission in life is to make sure that everyone who wants it gets a little taste of it as well. As much as they want, right? You can get as big a piece of pie as you want, but that you get to feel that you're not going to miss out. Because I'm going to tell you what, the fact that Tim and I get to spend time with our daughters, they're going to grow together. We were talking today. Can you imagine the life that they're going to live? They're only about 5 months apart. Can you imagine when they're 2, 3, 5, when they're teenagers? We're traveling the world. They get to be around phenomenal people. There's no one better in the world that I'd rather have my children grow up around than the people that I surround myself. People that have vision. People that are forward thinkers. People that are good people that want to make a difference in the world, guys. And that's our profession. That's network marketing. And, everyone's company out there. We're all in this for the same thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And the reason why I bring that up is I know there are some of you out there that are just doing network marketing for supplemental income. We talked about this in previous videos. Going full-time is definitely not for everybody, and some people really love their jobs, and that's 100% okay. But those of you who are out there that are working really hard to get to a place where you can go full-time and you can be there for your family, I'm telling you, it is absolutely worth it. Every little thing that you go through, every no that you go through, every ounce of rejection, every skepticism, every day you wake up and you say, is this for me? Can I do this? Not only can you do this, but it is absolutely 100% worth it. And so if you're feeling down right now, maybe you're like, I don't know if I can do it, guys, pick your head up, get back to it. It is 100% worth it. And what I love about this industry is because it's not about us, right? We can have all the success we want, but only if we help more people get the success that they want. So it's a business of like, not I'm climbing over people to get to the top of the ladder. It's like I'm pulling people up and we're climbing up together, right? The tide rises all ships. And what we're doing in network marketing is rising the tide for other people, other families, and other dads like us, right? So drop some love, guys. Drop a 4 if you got value from this. And follow our personal pages for sure. Tim Cox, Joe Elizalde. Where else can they find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram as well. You can just, look up hashtag not the average Joe. I'm on there somewhere, right?
Yeah. So follow this guy. Big things happening, and we got big things coming for you. We got another amazing interview coming this Friday, guys. We have a good friend of ours, Amber Swanson. Some of you know her.
Rockstar.
She's a rock star. She's awesome. She has an amazing story. So we're going to bring you that on Friday. So make sure you tune in Friday for a live interview at 1 o'clock. Central Standard Time. We're going to be on with Amber Swanson. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Yeah.
We're going to go drink some margaritas and eat some tacos. So, all right. Hope you got value. We'll see you later.